It is kind of time to finally make different kind of videos, I believe. Kind of transcend a little bit forward. It's not going to be completely different, right? Like, still 3 hours. I'm still just commenting, I'm not editing anything. It still seems the same thing, but I always want to up the quality just a little bit. I always want to add something of value each time I do this, and add more strategy to the way that I play this game, of telling you guys what's up in life in general. Stupid sheet of paper just wants to be in the middle though, so it gives me less space, but I can actually extend over here if I need to, so whatever. I'll just do the uncomfortable move. Thanks, auto draw. It's not the worst thing ever. It gets the job done. I also like, yeah, I like when it becomes smooth all of a sudden. Even though it's... I'm not sure how relevant this actually is. It's made out of lines. I'm not sure how they do it actually. I'm not fucking genius at math. I'm not genius at anything specific. But I do feel ridiculously smart and underappreciated, so that makes me feel real down right now. I open up kind of a cafe in my Discord right now, where I just slow chat with myself and figure out what I want to do. And eventually I'm looking for that spark moment when enough things are in place and enough things have to be walked through. I have enough questions perhaps, or concerns, or insecurities, and I have to slowly basically dump them down and start unpacking what those are in the end. Just see what's inside, really. The insecurities. The sins, boys. Concerns and insecurities. Or even coin, actually. That's a pretty good deal. This wouldn't sound as a coin. This would be KinCon. But you would rather call it a coin. So I think this letter in general is pretty awesome. You wouldn't call this Leov. You wouldn't even call this Lilov. You would call this Live Love. It's almost like a letter that would make you think, because it's O-N-E at the same time, based on circumstances. That's a pretty interesting letter. And right now I am splitting something as well, or making them work together. It's hard to tell, right? It's such a crazy symbol. Is this a split? Or is this a way to make people work together? Well, I defined it as live love, right? So that means it's I and O. It's not a split. It's a completely different POV, boys. The perspective. So we're gonna talk about perspective on one side, because that's very, very important. It's gonna destroy a lot of misconceptions that people have about things. But at the same time, I'm only taking care of myself now. Nobody cares. Nobody can care. Nobody's capable of caring. And if they forget themselves, nobody's capable of living a normal life either, if they forget themselves. So never break this rule. I told you guys, and we have to talk about this as quickly as possible. Don't break the following rules. Keep your distance from things, okay, until you identify those things as not harmful, as very needed in your life. Keep your point of view, as I'm saying right now. Keep it. This will help you pop out and be different from other people, you know, be irreplaceable. And that's very, very needed. We're going to talk about the POV position is going to be held by Rebecca. Like, again, you know, my teammates now, because I spend so much time actually researching them. And, it's deep, okay? At least Rebecca, which I call Jewel, is the deepest experience for me. That is, I can control very well. I will be starstruck if I get one-on-one conversation with her, if she feels compelled, basically, and strong enough to do it. I think that is the biggest challenge for a lot of people. They don't find a certain perspective that would allow them to look at other people and even just find them attractive in their life. I mean, if we don't know what these celebrities are attracted to, we will never be able to talk to them. We just will never be able, because we're never going to be able to enter that special keyword in our internet search and then summon them, basically. You should be able to summon anyone ever. It's the internet, goddammit. You should be able to do it by now. And anytime I'm gonna find a point, I guess it's a good time to put it down. This might actually turn into a 2021 story. This cafe will come and go and might never actually live through live as a different entity, basically. I'm not sure what 2021 is going to be about, but you can tell my videos are not going to point the shit out of you anymore. Potentially that's over. Maybe that was a bad idea in the first place. Maybe the best thing to do is just tune you in into some storyline. The real question, however, 3 hours. What do we think about that? Because that is a huge question. That is a lot of work that I force myself to do, but it doesn't necessarily succeed in being so. But I cannot just like create a bunch of projects and stitch them together. And it's like whenever it hits 3 hours, I just redo it. But it could be that way, actually. It could be that way. Because, when I make a failed project, I just kind of mark how much time I spent on it. I wasted, though. But if I stack 3 hours, eventually, with that subject, I make a video about it. It's quite simple. But it's not that simple, actually. Because this is why pointers are very, very needed to me. The pointers help me kind of understand what I need to talk about. If I reset something, I have everything planned out. So there's so many ways to make videos, and I still haven't perfected that way, right? I might have learned how to play Hearthstone after 8 years, but now it's time to learn something else. And this is why, not exactly why, but this is one of those cool reasons why. And now more than ever before, I love Reason so much that I will create this thing. The heart emoji, meaning that there's a reason for something, right? I've learned to play Hearthstone after 8 years. Probably 6 to 8 years. Maybe 5 to 7 years? Because... Wait. Let's be generous here. Well, now let's learn making videos. And what I'm suggesting basically is that the reason why this exists is to honor Hearthstone as well. The 7 stone in. I mean, whatever, right? I just stole a stone again. It's easy to steal stones, I think. That was easy. I just stole it. And it's the stupidest thing too as well. Hearthstone. That's how it should look like, not like this spinning fucking garbage. It's almost like, oh, hey guys, think about it. Really think about it. It has to sit there. And then you hide it and like, oh, it's just a stone with a heart. It's nothing fancier than that. Fucking garbage. Or it could be Earthstone. What is that? Artstone? What? Oh wait, I cannot say Artstone though. Arth. I dodged that one though. Hearts 1. There's so many ways to fucking trip on this stone, I don't know, man. And like actually trip. Like actually drugs type of trip. So yeah, Hearthstone has been an inspiration for a long time now that I can't get rid of it anymore. It's not something that is gonna stop. And while I was playing Hearthstone, I was kind of creating this in the background. I know this has to be like a very, very slow and mindful chat of somewhat the concerns that I have, but most of them are dumped here after all. So, and they become a little bit more real maybe. Because all of us like to joke around, especially when I'm doing something weird as talking to myself with different personalities. But it's like, well, I have nothing. And you can see it blatantly until you fucking figure it out for yourself. And if you cannot figure out for yourself, your point of view is fucking garbage. Okay? You have a very garbage point of view. I don't like you. Have to change. You have to follow this rule a little harder. Because it's not just about following the rules, it's about embracing the rules, meaning that they get infinitely powerful based on your effort. That's it. They expand forever, and they come across each other and exchange, you know, their identities, but otherwise they are infinitely huge. Okay. So the other two are, you have to be careful of the rain. The rain of emotions that people throw at you on the internet is a very obvious thing, because if you make a video, you're going to get a bunch of comments. And if you don't get a bunch of comments right now, brace yourselves, because the internet is not equalized. YouTube is tier 1. As it grows higher, everyone will be noticed, and everyone will be interacted with if you interact back. That metric is very important of how much engagement you actually go through. And you don't just heart comments after reading them. That's fucking dumb, dude. There's a lot of dumb things that you think you're making a progress, but you're not. If you're not making rant videos like I am, 3 hours long, you are shit to me. So technically, with this one fucking statement, I destroy the entire YouTube as a whole community. It disappears, actually. I haven't seen a single person release a 3-hour video and live to tell his tale about it. I have not seen a single one. So you're staring at something incredibly unique. There's one person, however. There is one person. I forgot. Okay, we're gonna simp on that person, and it's actualized. Actualized. Someone has actualized themselves He's not releasing 3-hour videos, but, well, he is. He is. And he is releasing long-hour videos. And he's probably the closest person that I can relate to. And at the same time, far away enough person that I disagree wholeheartedly at this point. If you are making 3-hour videos and I disagree with you, maybe there's something wrong with the way that you're making your content. Maybe you're just being greedy, little bastard. Maybe you have too many fans already, and 1 million subscribers is a moment of peace and quiet, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of this platform. Get out of here! You have, brace yourself, 10,000 times more subscribers than I do. How is that fair? How is this, how is this sensible in any way? Well, he does get 50,000 views, but that just, the idea that he cannot present anything new on the table, he can only present spirituality and mindfulness and all that shit. To some degree, it becomes boring unless a new person comes into play, which I am in play, but he never actually found me, because it's so fucking difficult to find me. So I'll just... Oh, look at me. I'll have to battle 1,560 commons to be found. It is impossible. This guy is, I would say, you are God. Wow, someone really wants to inject perspective into you. The POV. You're not God. Just like a god can create a stone that he cannot move. Very easily, by the way. This principle is super easy. Just like you can create a game that you cannot complete. You can do that. You might even be able to try and make a game and not actually be able to make a game that you cannot complete. Because you just can't make a game. But that's another challenge. You can make up almost anything. But your ability to be God in your imaginary world is pretty good. It's just not gonna break reality. Reality is where a lot of people have a lot of things are happening, and you're kind of stuck in this random generated garbage that doesn't want to change because there's so many things are out there that any sort of change is pointless. It's actually pointless. People don't want to change. And you must understand that. You must understand that memes, they live forever, whether you want to admit that or not. And with Rebecca Black, I felt like, yeah, there's a lot of people that would cringe and be like, I don't want to bring this up if I'm a fan of her and everything. When we're talking about 1 million subscriber people, we're talking about dead people. Again, I'd walked the walk of YouTube. I was not able to find an influential person who's not making music. Let's double check. Top 20 people. How much chance do they have to succeed as a YouTuber? As a full-fledged YouTuber that just vlogs and shits around. Alright, so Ariana Grande is definitely not a part of this. None of my 3 other girls are a part of this. Cosme, however, basically Smosh has broken through. Smosh is an exception to the rule. Absolutely. Then we have some TV show that involves this person as well. But this is the total points that they have. There's Justin Bieber. There's a high school crush that does not make videos. There's Lindsay. Still music related, so I can say nothing. More music related people. YouTube Rewind. Because I forced it to be here. I just vomited it out, okay? Then there's Shane, because Smosh, okay? And now there's the Shane and Cosme, basically, or Courtney Miller. And Shane is a dynamic, basically. Probably the power couple of the internet right now. Just like Smosh had a power couple beforehand, they have recreated it. It's ridiculously insane. How did they do that? they keep finding a way to reinvent a power couple. So Ian and Anthony was the power couple, and now it's Courtney and Shane. So it's pretty crazy, I would say. I am so impressed by all of this. And besides that, Katy Perry, Teen is kind of high up there. Teen, okay. But now, and yes, and Anthony, okay. Yes. The real question is how long these five people from YouTube, and it's almost like 3 people, because it's Smosh, and then 2 more people, which is AVGN, it's Angry Video Game Nerds, playing retro games, really, really fun to this day, and he's still making videos to this day, and I'm like, holy shit, it's still pretty fucking good, no matter how retro you go, because retro is all about simplicity, I would say. And I think retro needs like its own community to build games, and AVGN has to transcend into its own community again. There's so many changes that have to be made, but we have to slowly convince people to actually make that change, or we have to find that change in general, right? We have to beat them. We have to steal their spotlight. It's a very deep topic, I would say. Stealing the spotlight. And I don't feel deserves to be up here that much. Almost anyone else can beat her in this case. I'm not gonna create a battle simulator or anything. I'm not gonna try too hard. I think she was carried by a lot of events that I just made up, and now it wouldn't work. Now, why would Justine be so terrible? She's average, I would say. It's great, but she's average, and she's stuck with technology. Just like everyone is stuck with their content. When it comes to women, being average is an average thing to do. Meaning that 90% of the time, you're gonna be average. And when you are a woman, you're gonna be an average woman. Meaning that actually the looks matter a lot more than you would like to. There's no escape. It's terrifying, but you just have to admit to yourself that first impressions matter, the way you present yourself matters, whether you're happy or not matters, again, your emotional state throughout, your performance matters, and whether you can keep a high energy state at all times and be vibrant. It's just very simple. So we have 5 people from YouTube on a YouTube list. After I've done so much work, we have 25%. 25%. And this number might plummet down. It might continue to do that. I don't know. The only way to find out, obviously, is to compare musicians with YouTubers, but, like, what's the point? We have a threat already. We have an already ongoing battle. We have already a loser in this matchup. YouTubers are losers when it comes to doing YouTube. That's pretty bad. If 20% of YouTube is actually YouTubers run, we have lost the game. We don't have the spirit to run anything anymore. We need to unite just for the sake of self-esteem boost, you know, like, we need to know each other better and what we need to improve. Simply, you know? And also what we need to be discovered, because that's the one that I need. Okay? A very simple one, too. I know how to be discovered. I just can't actually achieve it naturally, just like I cannot achieve money, I can't achieve girlfriends. I need to know things exactly. And people hide things under the rugs all the time, and they pretend that I think one way, but I do the other way, and it works. Everything just fucking works, you know? It doesn't work. Because you're double stacking. When it comes to stacking, there's only one stack based on the category. Okay, you have one business usually. Why are you building another business? It's always going to fail. More likely. That's the fourth principle. Don't stack all over the place. Keep it clean. You need double as more reasons to defend something that's smaller and separate from you. If you're making stacks, if you're making children, if you're making relationships, you have to be ready for it. You have to have maxed out on your stack that you already have. Okay, maxed out. To the point where it's just boiling. Everywhere, it's fucking burning. You can't stand yourself anymore. You go out to meet new people. Your mind is clear, and you want to just trouble yourself with weird things, and it will naturally just push you to complete your adventure and settle down somewhere else, in some other place, you know, because you're complete. So that's really good. Follow those 4 principles yet again, by any means. Avoid asshole snipers that will bring you down emotionally, because they keep distance on purpose, you know, because they know you will attack them, they know you will rush towards them and bring back the emotion of like, oh, you gave me a bad emotion, I want to give you a bad emotion too, but you won't be able to. They don't respond to that. People who break rules, they are very, very bad. And you want to leave them alone and let them know which rule they broke. You let them know that you know. And that they have to change around you at very least. At very least feed your point of view. But your point of view, if they start feeding that, they are trapped pretty much. You know, it's... Again, it wouldn't make sense, because it's almost like you follow the same stacking principle where if you feed someone's point of view, you have invested. You don't want to make a temporary investment, or you just lost a lottery ticket. That's how you actually lose a lottery ticket. You make a temporary investment into a lottery ticket. You buy a lottery ticket. No, you just let the money sit there. Imagine if I walk into a store and I just hand over some extra cash and I'm like, no, I think you need some extra money. It's not a tip though. I think you need money. You know, it might create such an awkward situation that something might pop out of that situation. But, because when you're asking for money, it's a little bit awkward. Maybe when you... a little bit awkward and condescending, but when you give money, it cannot be condescending. They cannot get offended. They probably are trapped, not knowing what to do, because they have to feel good about it, and if they reject it, that's fine. You just try to dodge the first bullet and like, okay, you're gonna get mad if I don't take the money or whatever back. So here you go. There's some things on my mind. We're at 30 minutes. That's cool. Should I care about the length of the video right now? Maybe. Okay. There is this camera right here. I want to know what this emoji is. I wish I fucking knew, guys. Maybe I can know. It's cinema. What a weird one. So I'm just gonna craft a bunch of emojis. Oh no, I don't like this. It's too much for me. I don't want to stand out. Okay. So what did we talk about? We talk about someone actually... someone is actually actualized. With 3-hour videos. Someone figured it out for themselves. Okay, how to put 1 million people into a box and say, I made 3-hour videos this whole time, guys, and I have 1 million subscribers. That's the greatest achievement of all time. I can't... I don't know, man. It breaks me. Obviously, I'm not a clean YouTuber, so I will swear, I will break your heart, I will break everyone around you, and I will put you in the darkness. Okay? I don't want to treat you lightly. I don't want to treat anyone lightly. But most importantly, I always live in a world of challenges, so it's like, try to keep up. There's no other way. I'm sorry, guys. You just have to keep the fuck up. Or you're gonna get obliterated around me. So that's one thing. The other thing we talked about this. We talked about the concerned rules. I think we need like a very, very tactical drawing of how the rules actually look like. But potentially it is just ones and zeros. Your point of view. It's a 0, but it could be double 0. And then it has this, I think. So there's special symbolism. And then there is not so special. But normally it's just a 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. And 1, 0. But put in a neat package that now we can totally value. And the cool part is, this part has 2 symbols and this has 1. That's pretty cool, I would say. So let's put it in here. Now it's super easy. Here you go. I made a smiley face, look at that. I'm not sure if it works in any way though. Alright, so I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it's relevant what we did because we never really got into the meat. Well, I guess the YouTube part is important, so I'm just gonna mark it as such. We trashed YouTube a little bit. So, what I'm gonna do is just stack emojis at this point. The stupidest thing ever. But it's fine to think about, like, what we accomplished so far. And the biggest thing is I trashed YouTubers quite a bit. Every YouTuber now has to figure out how to maximize their skills their skill list as a human being, as an interesting human being. You actually have to maximize your stack of skills. So when it comes to this, following the principles, maybe they could help us improve ourselves real fast. Because there might be 4 things that you need, and the first one most definitely is musical talent. But the second most obvious is ability to sit through interviews and sit through just understand what long types of content contains. Okay, understand that you need to have a voice, you need to talk your case over and over again. You need to also understand that once I said case, I mean it. It's we are above the law. We're all ill people. We all have incurable diseases now. This is now obvious. We have internet, and internet opens up the possibility to be anything and anyone and ever, and love anything, and like fucking crazy things that right now people think it's crazy. It's actually crazy, and you have to be hospitalized for that. But it opens up exactly that, and which is why I almost want to accept this stupid gift, because I'll heal all the people who don't have the luxury that I have. They don't understand technology as I do. They don't appreciate it as I do. It's like, fuck yeah, dude. But I hate people. Okay? So it's gonna be a very tough conversation for me. So, but I guess if I'm forced to do something, I just accept my fate and fucking go roll with it, because it gives me more credibility, or just credit in general, when I say I'm hospitalized. Will people treat me like a fucking loser, or they will just actually be nice to me? Because yes, being nice is very, very difficult, but for fuck's sake, if you can be nice to gays and transgender people and not flip your shit upside down, just not be nice to normal people first, because those are the people that you're gonna meet the most of the time in your life. Just, be nice to normal people, okay? I think when Rebecca Black says she's queer, she's actually normal, and she deserves to be punched in the face, but I'll be nice about it, okay? I will not punch you in the face. You have such a pretty face. It punches me, okay? I feel weak. I feel weak punching a face that punched me every time it showed up, so, what am I? What am I to do that? I haven't even learned how to punch faces yet, by the way. The only thing I've learned is, if you have 1 million subscribers, your face is punchable, potentially. If your face looks like a pear, it's pear-shaped. It's like our world, it's Earth. So those are 2 principles that I hold dear and I know very well about, but there are 2 principles that I'm not so familiar with, so let's figure it out. The stacking principle creates a need to organize your videos as best as you can. You have to make playlists, you have to your fucking vectors, everything has to be so very organized and fucking shiny too. And even evaluated how much you like it. Don't give a fuck about star rating, which is over. It was three years, the 3 first years of YouTube, we had star ratings. It's worthless now. We shouldn't think about star ratings anymore. We should think about our own confidence, because it tells a million words. It says when we're gonna release our next video, what it's gonna be about, what we really care about, what feels like a meme and has to be relived somehow. All those things are out there. You can reorganize your videos based on the score. It's tremendously useful. Tremendously useful. And we still don't do jack shit of any of those things, by the way. Except Jake Paul makes a music video. Congratulations, Jake Paul. And Logan Paul makes 3-hour podcasts. Congratulations, man. Those fucking made it. Why can't you? Why can't you fucking change? Okay? If Paul brothers can make one point happen, you can make all points happen in your life. For fuck's sake. This is why I'm gonna become a musician. Probably a magician, not a musician, but, you know, next year. Let's try it. Oh wait, I'm probably gonna be locked up in a hospital, so whoops. Whoops, my career just slipped out of my asshole. Because that's where I kept it. Whoops. Exposed, man. Exposed. So now the final principle is avoid getting crushed by YouTube comments. Guess what? Maybe that's all it takes. Maybe all it takes is disable the fucking comments if you can't handle them anymore. Okay? Disable it. Limit things. Don't let people comment on your fucking videos and interact if you're not engaging with that interaction. Okay? Make sure that when you order food, you actually eat all the food, and you don't just leave a bunch of fucking food hanging, because you know what happens. Food rots and says, you haven't ate me, you fucking asshole. I was pretty tasty, and now you're gonna, I'm gonna stink up the place and create a bunch of fucking flies flying around. Do you like that? It's ridiculous. People actually do this. Find your stupid limit and share your goddamn comments with other people. Share the interactions with other people. Because when people come to Onision Discord, they think they're going to have a chat with Onision. They think they're going to have a voice chat with Onision. They think they're going to have a good time. All of this is starstruck garbage. What you have to think about is not the star, but the spotlight itself, because the spotlight is always bigger, and the star is just throwing a fucking shadow on you. Don't sit on the shadow, sit on the fucking spotlight like where everyone else should sit. You know, everyone just goes to the shadow part of the spotlight. Oh my god, I'm starstruck. Yeah, because you're standing in the shadow, that's why. And if that guy comes down, he will crush you. So you're not just gonna be starstruck, you're gonna be star-crushed. You're gonna not know what to do with your life anymore. Because you got so much value, but the value that you got is fake. Because you were not recognized. Okay? What any star would want when they jump down, that they crush no one, that they get surrounded with love immediately after they come down. You know? That they fit the mold of their community. That the community knows what to do and when to do it, and again create an exact shape that doesn't destroy itself when the star comes down and wants to chill, you know, with the people that they thought they cared about the star, but they probably don't. So here you go. Don't be in the star's shadow. There's still space in the spotlight. So this even fucking punches me in the face in a way. But I almost did every single thing, imagine this, except one. I have not highlighted which videos I care about the most and which ones serve a certain purpose. But I don't need to, I think. I always leave something behind because I want to intrigue myself. That's how I prolong my videos, is the intriguing part that comes next. And yes, now Actualized feels intriguing because it's so long. Like, what the fuck do you talk about? Are you serious? Are you insane? And even though he talks about a lot of stuff, he only made what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 35. So 35. So that's 1 in 10 days. 35 is 1 in 10 days. I don't do a video 1 in 10 days. And I don't think I do videos that are not gonna enlighten you one way or the other. Sometimes I fail miserably, but that's just a failure miserably. Okay? If I'm trying to do something, I will be better every year. And at some point, my failure rate is gonna diminish significantly. And that's what I want most of all. And at the same time, we're gonna play with emojis, and we're gonna label everything now. Because things have to be labeled, things have to be trademarked, one way or the other. And learn how to make emojis. Don't forget the most amazing keyword. And now I'm gonna start dumping a bunch of comments into YouTube whenever I feel like it. So when you want to make an emoji, press on the window, press forward or a dot button where you put a dot. So just window dot. You get emojis, man. And I love emojis. I wish people use them more. Just something super duper random that everyone can relate, but no one can figure out what the hell is going on right now. And that's the best feeling ever. I will now start polluting other people's videos. Because they are polluted, you know? They're just asking for more, you know? When you let people pollute your videos, you're asking for more. And now you'll have to complain to YouTube CEO, oh no, my videos are being corrupted by all these weird comments that mean nothing to me. What do I do? Please, if you have nothing better to do, become a YouTube polluter. Please. Alright? I have to put it in the rule book, basically. It's still influence, though. Now, they have to fucking understand what polluter means. So they have to still watch this video, but I will trash bin, or bin, please, please, there has to be recycle. Well, it is a recycle moment, because you're just pushing people out of their comfort zone. It's enough. Enough of this bullshit. It gets so ridiculous, and I'm very good at it too. I'm very, very good at it. So while I'm gonna be hospitalized, I'm gonna put this into my list that I have to pollute other people's videos. And I'll ensure that I do have internet when I get separated, because that's the most important thing ever. Oh, look! I think being a CEO would be too much for MatPat and would cause him to close his channels. Once again, this is realistically speaking, and I know most of this is probably just Just people joking. Yeah, I brought back to this nostalgic moment of like, oh, MacBat could be YouTube CEO. I know it's just a joke, but you know, yeah, it would be probably too much for him. Big YouTubers are dying, okay? They don't know how to fucking handle the system. They're not doing the principal things that I found are the greatest things to do ever, period. They're not doing any of these. Not a single fucking one of these. Can you imagine? If you break all the rules, you are less than average. You're less than a fucking trash. But the only thing that you people hang on right now is probably the other four set of skills, which is the existence set of skills. They can't actually succeed on YouTube, but they can exist on YouTube, right? So they create this love bucket of like, oh, I will like your comments and I might reply to some comments, but I might ignore at some point the discussion. I will cut it off. Some people do that. Some people respond in their videos and interact with their audience that way, you know, give what they want, that sort of stuff. That's an existence. This is not success. Your success is determined by how much you can block people and stop them just because you feel like it. That's crazy success right there. Not necessarily build paywalls, but build walls in general. Okay? Do that Donald Trump move and actually build real walls. Or as Taylor Swift would say, have to talk to my friends, and then my friends' friends, and then you can talk to me. So yeah, that's how we do it. We'll never get back together, basically. That's the one. But she's successful, so it doesn't count. Okay, her advice doesn't count. You can suck a dick if you think you can handle that advice. Anyways, 3-hour thingy, the keep your distance thingy, is basically keep your ego thingy. That's what happens on the internet. I'm like a big fucking person. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You just act as a fucking big turd that everyone would want to stay away from because you're so fucking powerful and you can crush them. It's almost like everyone does that, right? Everyone. I have power and I can use it against you, and you shouldn't talk badly to me because I will send all the haters to you, and I love the haters. Send all the haters, dude. Try it. Let's see how it works. These people who pretend to have power, they're quite attractive, but that's what makes them exist. Not necessarily, just like people who love back, they're attractive because they love back. They're trying so hard because they find success in that, but they find existence, not success. It's amazing. I am so amazed by this. I need a tree. I just need a goddamn tree. Nothing else but the tree. It's the greatest thing. Why is it a tree? Because there's a clear difference between this and this. Okay? Which one is more attractive? This is more successful or this? You follow super duper basic principles of life, of not dying? Or do you follow principles of actually enlightening yourself with colors and perspectives and love and appreciation and the gifts of fucking life? Do you care about this shit that happens once a year? Or do you care about this shit that it lights up anytime you fucking want? Okay? It lights up. It's very cheap, actually. You don't have to have gifts. But those gifts come very rarely. And people try hard for the gifts for no fucking reason either. When people stack, people grind grind the shit out of the system, so you you get all the sparks, and it's like, well, they're active and they're pinging me, and they please press that notification button so you're always notified about subscribe, please. Captain Sparkus is like is the worst grinder, and he's sponsored by the like button. Please press something, you know. Guys, please press my things, guys, please. Please. These assholes, the people who run my personality, they're the biggest offenders of the grind. Actually. You could tell me that I am grinding, and that would not be true. Because I'm not trying. I'm not putting up an effort. I'm just putting up a show of how much effort I really, really want to put. Of how I really would want to squeeze the video and turn it into a reality where it enlightens people. But right now, there's so much enlightenment that's needed that my videos just flatten out. And they're long now, because they're flat. I treat you as a dead person. That's just how it works. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the zero part, the pop part. Well, yes, you want to be subscribed, you want to be liked, but obviously this part is, everyone knows this, is the clickbait. You have to spill them teas. You have to tease people about something. Do whatever it takes to get that click, because those clicks are fucking insane. The initial click of all cases is the most poppy one. Okay. So instead of actually making a music video which gets a lot of clicks, you would do a lot of clickbait, just a lot of walking around the subject of what truly gives you the fucking views, what truly excites people, what truly vibes with people. You're just walking around, you're trying to maximize your fucking potential, but it's just so stupid. Potential of a clickability of your video. Just fuck off with that. Are you insane? Spending so much time already just to exist on YouTube. But this is why it's a job. This is why it's low tier garbage. It's not a business. It's not something people should be proud of. It's just an average job that you can have anywhere in the world, anytime you like. And YouTube happens to be not a job that you can have anytime you like. It's a job that requires incredible amount of effort. And you are fired before you're hired. That's a different kind of state of job. You have to be lucky enough to be so fucking stupid enough as well to grab the spotlight by any means necessary and not follow a single fucking principle. Holy that actually makes you successful. But yeah, here you go. That's your motherfucking tree metaphor. There are people like these all over. They hit 1 million subscribbles and they get annihilated. Because when there's 1 million people surrounding you, there's 1 million people expecting you to grind. It never stops. Because whenever you can escape the grind for a moment and not feel guilty, that's a really, really good moment for these people. To find a moment of escape after the grind, holy shit. But when there's 1 million people expecting you to grind, there is no escape. You're locked in and you're dead to me. Okay. Same goes with this. When there's not enough work that you can do without people start complaining of like, you didn't pick me, you don't care about my idea. People just kind of dump more and more hatred into your videos, into the comment section. They're more and more anxious. It's terrifying to just try and feed people what they want, while eventually they will, demand 1,000,000 times more, because there's 1,000,000 times more people now. And if you can't give it to them, then they will leave. You don't actually know how much actual subscribers people have, because that's a different dynamic. But right now, 1 million is a good deal in terms of how many people subscribe to you. How many people you're forced to subscribe to you is pretty good number. 1 million, I'll keep it that way. And then, yeah, the clickability. That's the one that kind of works, right? Now that you have a bunch of people who clicked on your videos, but now you don't have a single clue what is clickable and what is not. You know too much in a way, because you know exactly what clickbait is and how to clickbait people. But if you do clickbait on 1 million people, they will trust you less. They will not look at you as an underdog anymore. PewDiePie, when he does his clickbait bullshit, it's cringe as fuck. It is so repulsive. It's so pathetic. It's like, wow, you cannot make up a fucking good title. You just make up a stupid clickbait title. Just like everyone else is stuck with that stuff. They show their true face. In the form of fame, they show their true face, that they can't actually clickbait people. They just know how to be edgy, but they don't know how to be normal. And that's the bulleting of sins in general. I almost wanted to take a screenshot of this, but I never do, because I already did with my video. Wah, wah, wah. Some videos are just that fucking awesome. And we have completed the first hour. Huh. Perfect. Actually, I'll do this now. We reached hour number 1. Ah, what a wonderful time, isn't it? If I reach hour number 1 now, I think the video can be released. There are different definitions of what defines a video now, because I don't think necessarily I have any more content to do or any more tasks to do, generally speaking. After 1 hour, you can dry up very fast. Okay, it's dry land, but you can still grow something out, some kind of special tasks to do, right? Some special moves that would enrich what we already know, but we want to know more about, right? So we might want to explore the concept of just making a terrible mistake, of just existing. It's almost like a tree that doesn't know whether it's going to be a Christmas tree or not. If you don't know, you are not it. You're just not it. You have to know. You have to grind the shit out of your skills. And obviously, again, you use the same 4 principles, but on yourself. So when you grind your fucking self-esteem. So you do more things throughout the day. When you clickbait yourself. Okay? You clickbait yourself to watch more YouTube videos. How is that for a fucking challenge? Because you need experience. It's just a very simple thing. When you trying to be big, you are big to yourself. Okay? You look at the mirror when you're trying to blow yourself up to a tremendous degree. You look at the mirror and you challenge yourself. You fight with yourself. You want to be bigger and bigger, right? To the point where it's like, you're not looking at this guy anymore. You're just looking at the version that you can maximize yourself. Because if you look at a small guy, the small guy might start multiplying into a million small guys. And then the thread happens of, oh no, they're multiplying so fast, I don't know if I can make it any bigger than this. Because I don't know what to look after for, so I'm just a big guy, don't worry about me. You become self-contradictory. You become mindless because you have no moves left. Your strategy expired. So you have to fucking follow this principle as well. And then the final one, which is the dodge principle, or I already forgot. What did we settle down on? We settled down on blockage or buckets of love and feeding people what they want, which kind of puts you on a loop. You always want to break the fucking loop. You always want to do that. Okay, because a loop is something that someone sent as a bullet and they trapped you with it. Okay, you wanted to love that person, but you took it too deep and you got yourself shot. You got yourself sniped. So stop getting looped around that specific fucking meme that happened in your life and transcend a little more and search for more people who are shooting things. Because usually if you are in a loop of something, that's not a good emotion. The real emotion would make you meet that fan and shake their life, pretty much. Or shake your own life with their life. It's just a very simple, tactical way to escape existential crisis of just like, I'm existing, but what do I do? That's an existential crisis. Pretty fucking bad if it happens to you. Yeah, that's the way to escape it. That's the advice. But the best advice is just to give the end goal. And I told you what the end goal is. I told you how I see it. Obviously, there are different end goals for different channels, but I don't care because I have never seen those channels truly inspire me. I'm not saying that they're all bad. I'm simply saying that most of them are very, very bad. Most of them are very, very bad. So what did this guy told back to me? It is time, guys. It's time to create the Bob movement. Who is Bob? Bob is everyone. But most importantly, first of all, they're the bad guys. They're the the triggered guys. So Bob is gonna be always in the spotlight no matter what, okay? Bob is your dude. If there's school shootings going on, that's Bob right there. And the Bob must always show up in the comments. So if you don't know what to do about how to flood comment section, just good old Bob will do. Okay. This is Bob. He's scared of mass shootings. But if you subscribe, it might nerves. Do it now. This is the worst. Subscribe to who? I don't know. Bob. Just find him on the internet. Very easy. This is literally the ultimate card for me. Card of Bob. Let's go. I'm the king of this thing. Oh wow, someone... That's where I get my fun. What the hell is going on, dude? It's a very simple tactic when it comes to shootings. Here, there's an apartment. There's an entrance. You hold the door. You hold the fucking door. You just hold the fucking door. Don't let anyone in. They can use bullets on the door. That's cool. but just hold it. For fuck's sake. And if someone is trying to get in, fucking kick the door into their fucking face. That's the fucking drill of shootings. Like, if you don't know how shootings work, you're good to be dead, actually. You're good for killing. It's so fucking easy to kill you, apparently. And it's easy to kill school children, and they're unprotected. In the world of guns, where people own guns, and people don't know how to defend themselves from guns, that's ridiculous. No one shoots through walls. That would be pretty difficult to do. So, please protect yourself with walls. Okay, with epic shield of a door. That's the epic shield, okay? Obviously, no one had been in this situation, but you have to know, or you're a fucking loser. You might get into that situation. Now that I know, I will fight back. You have to be able to fight back, not just flee. If you can run away from the apartment entirely, that's great news. Fuck yeah, dude. You're not gonna be a target anymore, because the target usually is the school, or whatever was the target. It's bigger than you, so you can escape. Yeah, I mean, Rebecca definitely is a victim of give what they want moment, which doesn't even belong to her. She should be doing that other thing. I immediately forgot what they are, but we can remember the imagery. Right? We can call this the fucking response bucket. This is pretty obvious. No, I literally forgot everything now. Well, that sucks. I didn't forget this. Oh, the clickbait, okay. And the grind. Okay. Now you have to have like a spinning fucking weird shit. Because trying to draw a cog or something, that's the worst thing in the universe that you can draw. Probably the best way to draw it is like this. But it's like the worst way at the same time. Anyways, what I think I'm gonna do as a YouTube CEO, I have to keep doing work. I will activate TS. Slowly but surely. Alright. And that's just simply, I'll watch T-Series on YouTube. Let's go do that. Because they're still on the top. For some reason. What am I gonna find? A song teaser! Oh my god, and behind the scenes fucking garbage. They just dump, man. They don't give a damn. So annoying. Oh well, I'll just watch the most poppy things. When it comes to T-Series, I will listen to the songs and all that shit. From time to time, it's just gonna be one of those things that play in the cafe all the time. So, good luck with this one. It's such a fucking weird thing. And every time I hit like 10 or 20 points with T-Series, I will create a notification down here of how many points they have. Because usually they will not be visible on the YouTube map for a long time. So it's just fun. Fun times. while they crank up points slowly. Also, we'll have to celebrate PewDiePie versus Cocomelon pretty much. So I have to double check milestones at the moment. Yeah. There's a lot of shit we're gonna put into the cafe, motherfuckers. Wow, I actually liked something. I'm pretty sure there's some fucking weird shit that we're gonna bump into. And now that it was 41 million this close to like 5 days ago, now I don't feel so bad about something being popular, you know? It actually worked out really, really well. Test of popularity in this fucking channel. Oh my god. Okay. So we did that actually, that's pretty cool. I'll just talk about this real fast. And what actually happened again. I talked about it over and over again, but every single time is going to be different. It's going to be more precise. So we have to get rid of again the misconception that, oh, everything is super simple and India has 1 billion people and that just kind of fucking pumped T-Series. Yes, the obvious parts are true, but why does Indians don't have internet access? Why are they so fucking losers, right? Because they're not. And whatever they projected into the world with T-Series, it's not just India that subscribes to this whole damn thing. It's a lot of people, okay? A lot of people just don't give a fuck of what the language is. They just like music. Okay, we figure that out already. They have this on lock, and they have this daily. They have daily releases, and it's just pumping music. You can't go wrong with that. So, they did one thing right. Now, what PewDiePie did right, we also have to know. Right? He created the T-drama, first of all. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna lose my #1 cup. Cup that says, I'm #1. Actually, it's the other way around, isn't it? Can someone please buy me a #1 cup? What is this track? Alright, he teased himself into a meme, because that's just what he does best. And he's a different kind of meme artist, I think. He's a person that steals memes, pretty much, right? And by that I mean, like, steals community interests from various places, basically. He kind of embraces this behavior, right? Where people should snipe him down, because, like, he cares so much about the memes and the gaming community as well. But he cares jack shit at this point. The only thing that he cares about is Minecraft, and it's still questionable, right? It's popular, so he can't really fake it too much. He doesn't seem like a fake person, but he definitely feels like a fake fake direction kind of person. Like, he doesn't know what to do in life. It's so fucking lame. So, T-Series in that sense is better. And will be better. And will blow up. Without a doubt. Just a little bit more. Okay, will redefine itself as not something you're supposed to hate. Now, I'm not sure about Cocomelon, okay? Cocomelon can die in an accident, okay? I don't want Cocomelon to fucking succeed. I want to double check the channel, how it looks like. Just so I know. What am I dealing with? Millions of views. Not very frequent uploads. That's kind of interesting. It's just kind of parents give up on parenting. That's what I think is happening. It's quite disgusting. So Cocomelon is not as attractive as T-Series is in terms of lore. Because another thing that fuels the power of music is the society that is within, right? Society that we don't understand at all. They don't need internet access because they're surrounded themselves with people. They already have all the drama, everything happening that society could ever provide, because you just can't run away from people there. So think about it. This is why they're so good at scams too. Like, at least they're not afraid of scamming other people. They look at it completely differently because they're just socially adapt. And we probably just don't understand that. Americans have a society, but these assholes have a lot of people to fake a society. You know, a society that does not occur to the rest of the world. This is why Americans kind of steal most of the culture too. They just hold a society, but they don't quite have a big fake society like India has. So, like, that's what it is. And this is why it's so interesting, because despite how fake it is, it can be very real in music videos and movies, right? So here you go. These are the lores, and it makes it very obvious that somehow, you know, T-Series prevails, and it's an interesting timing as well. Absolutely. Literally the moment I started my 4-year period, T-Series wins. So now it's year number 2, and Cocomelon wins, maybe. Here was T-Series win. I wonder if, I don't know, this just looks kind of suspicious, isn't it? Oh, now different thing wins? Okay. Well, PewDiePie did grown into a meme now. Into a YouTube mega meme. It gets attention. It keeps him on track. There's nothing we can do at the moment, maybe. But maybe there's something I can do. Okay? Maybe there's something I can do. To fix something. I gave him the card of fairness, too. I'm like, oh, who's in the middle there? Ah, PewDiePie. Definitely in the middle. Freaking steals the spotlight every time. Ridiculous. And basically that's why PewDiePie was called a meme killer, so... He steals it. He just likes to be fucking super nice about it, but then forgets about it, because who cares, right? But then, now he has to do meme rewind. So that's a little bit of a backfire, I would say. realized something very simple. Probably that I will not be able to do any work today, but also that jobs, when you get your fucking job at tier 1, you become evil. That's when you become evil, and when you get stuck completely at the job's level because you just want to spend money, you just want a fucking easy life, and you don't give a fuck about anything. Right? And you realize that. It's the greatest challenge of all time. You get the money and it's like, oh, well, I want to spend it and not think about it at all. About all the consequences of that. Right? That's the easiest life ever that I just realize is happening every time. And it's the real test. Whether a human being is a high tier or low tier. The first test immediately. Just give them a job. Just give them a bunch of money. It's the greatest test, really. And potentially, it's not the government trying to push me down. It's the jobs pulling me down. The job market of all the disgusting people making wrong decisions and just playing roles and being careless and taking the easy way out. That's what's going on to me right now. And I'm all gonna be hospitalized for 5 months. What a fun fucking day we're gonna have. It's scary, man. My mom couldn't actually fight against Scourge. Because Scourge just disappears into thin air. Nobody fucking works. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing ever. People hold power and they don't work. They play their roles, but if you do not keep your job, everything falls apart. You just become a demon. That's what it means to be a role player and not do your fucking job. It's a terrible idea. You're just fake. It's absolutely fake. I'm a doctor. I'm a policeman. Look at my uniform. Yeah, you show up when you really, really, really need to. And that's not a job. That's not how a job works. Job means you work as much as you humanly possibly can. You maximize all that shit. Normally it's maximized naturally, so people don't actually understand how jobs work because they don't have flexibility to maximize or minimize or treat it as they like. Employ themselves in anything. Talk to anyone fucking about anything. But it's just impossible. And also it feels like, like the internet is cool and all, but everyone is so free to be whatever they want. They just fucking turn into demon shit. Anyways, they grow. They grow up so fast. For no fucking reason. They don't give a fuck about each other. So that's what makes it lack of gravity. Right? Such a wind moment. People just blow up in their self-esteem. And because they don't compare themselves to each other, some are bigger than others. Some are bigger assholes than others, basically. When in reality, we kind of all feel the same way about each other, but like, we might not actually be able to comprehend that anymore because of all the roles that we play or pretend to be. It's absolutely nightmarish, man. That happened. If you can imagine. I wonder what comments do I get? Did the dude actually... Wait, what? Shut up, dude. Yeah, so people hating on this guy even though he raised very simple, good points. And as a YouTube CEO now, I have to fucking defend this guy. Like, people... What? Obviously, they just read the fucking thumbnail, and that's it. That's their entire interaction with the... it's like, oh, it's a prediction, so it's obviously wrong. You know? Well, if it's obviously wrong, that's also a prediction. Prediction against a prediction. So you're not supposed to care that much. You're just supposed to, you know, understand this guy's clickbaiting because he has 14,000 subscribers. That's the only reason why. Not all of them even watch his fucking videos. He's a clickbait piece of garbage. You know, down off the barrel YouTube content, and it's still good. So, first of all, it says immediately there's a competition. There's a Amazon owning Twitch. Big deal. People getting demonetized. Very big deal. People want to be happy and fucking earn money here. And think that they have a stable job and everything. And being demonetized hurts everyone. You know, like it's... What's the point of demonetizing? How do you reach that level where businesses don't want to interact with you at all? That makes no fucking sense. You must be poorly advertising your website in that case. Or poorly categorizing videos. Or just being very, very strict for no reason. As if there are rules in life. Holy shit, there are no rules. Okay, so figure the shit out. But the way authority works, authority picks something up and runs its life cycle. When time runs out for that thing, which right now is YouTube, very questionably, you know, living its last years. So, authority is not gonna turn everything around. Authority does not have ideas. Authority does not have willpower to defend anything. It's just gonna shrink down into a raisin, remove YouTube Rewind. All that shit is just completely normal to them until they find more spirit within themselves. They reinvent YouTube in terms of like their own perspective. Authority literally cannot do anything or improve anything. They can only find things that are in between spaces that really, really wanted to exist or something. So, other than that, a lot of effort where people asking YouTube to do something that goes down the drain because YouTube does not see you as an authority. Unless, like myself, I claim to be YouTube CEO, then they probably have no escape but to actually trust me. Because I lived this fucking life of actually being a CEO. Even pretentiously, it's all about playing a role all the time, just like I fucking explained. You do have to play a role, first and foremost, but you have to do a little bit of a job, too, to not get fired and be completely useless clown. A clown is a wonderful role, but it's a terrible job, so if you do a terrible job, you are, in fact, a clown! You know, it's the same, this vice versa, you know? If you... Clowns is a terrible job. So, vice versa. If you do a terrible job, you are a clown. That's what it is. And now vice versa is a mirror flip, basically. It's the same thing. Exactly the same thing. There's a clown, and there are jobs that are exactly like a clown job. Well, you just have to dress up and look the part, but not have to, you know, work the part anymore. And those kind of things happen, and again, it's a life cycle thing. You know, right now, maybe we have to act as if government sits down and does paperwork all the time. Just like Hokage does all this fucking paperwork, and Naruto's like, I don't want to be Hokage, it's fucking disgusting. Now I look tired and shit. It's ridiculous. And I don't want to watch Boruto anymore. Because it's boring. That's literally what it is. It's fucking boring. It's almost like one day he was like, let's make a baby and call him Boruto. You know, that sort of stuff. While being Hokage. It's ridiculous. Someone got really messed up when they made authority. That even Naruto doesn't like authority anymore. Even though he dreamed to be authority, he doesn't like it anymore. Like, crazy, right? It's a lot of honor to protect people, to be looked highly upon by people, to claim authority of some kind, but it's very fucking timid when that authority turns out to be a bunch of shitty work that you're not willing to do, so it's not gonna be done. And it's the whole fucking point. Are you willing to do the job? Just not the one that you're given. You're given a job by heart. You know what it is. You know what you have to do. Not because someone told you to, but because you know how the role works and know how to supplement the role with a fucking job. It's that fucking simple. Yeah, and YouTube can be actually unreasonable when they shut down your account. I mean, take a break to think about it a little bit. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And when authority does whatever they want and not follow particular rules, what you have to follow is the societal understanding of society, basically. Your level of understanding of society is going to give you authority automatically. If you can actually understand society. So, just like PewDiePie looks at memes and educates himself and becomes a top-tier YouTuber because of that, it's all through effort. It's all through education, and mostly what I have to say is, you want authority, start learning the memes. Okay, start learning what people care about. Start learning what people laugh about. Very simple things, and it will propel you forward. And it's not something authorities can even figure out that easily. Okay, this is fresh and new out of my mouth. You know, a lot of new things are coming out of my mouth. I don't just regurgitate what I fucking see on the internet and what happens as the newscast. I am telling you guys predictions after predictions, and I'm putting together a way bigger deals than all these clickbait channels are doing, because they're doing so much hard work to just get fucking 3,000 views. Are you kidding me? And they get so many dislikes. Just fucking, Rebecca Black split into the universe of hatred. Okay, I found her. I found the first bone. This is how it felt, really. And now I realize why it felt this way. You rip apart one human being and you start, climbing that ladder of ripping apart other human beings. I don't think that's fucking legit. I have no idea how this guy fucking survived in the first place being hated like this. So holy fucking shit. Please stop. Please stop. And, alright, I can't fucking waste time here. Let's go RuneScape. Alright, we got 20. There's one more thing I thought about, and it slipped through my mind, so fuck. I'll have to bring it back somehow. One sec. Yeah, so when I'm making music, at least just singing, right? Every time I feel at some point I break through the normal, and I become extreme. Something I have never heard before, basically. And I feel this very often, most of the time when I work. What happens is you transcend normal work, and you get to the level of passion, the level of like super unique, really really high level performance. Even making these videos, I think it sometimes happens where I just become abnormal and quite better than most other people. but it's just too hard to actually understand if that's correct, because there's nobody doing things like that besides actualize.org, as I have fucking mentioned. That's the only person that I bumped into. Obviously, there could be more, but it makes no sense to have 1 million subscribers and do the same thing as I do. It's a very, very sequential thing, I would say. It's something you can't settle down on. You have to change and adapt due to circumstances. So I'm not a spiritual fucking guru, okay? My name starts with Guru Next, but like, maybe you should find next guru for yourself and not me. Or I'm the second one, basically. You might need a spiritual guru, you might need a enlightenment guru, but I'm the next one that you might want to visit, so you get yourself cleaned up. It's like, you follow Jesus Christ? No, you don't. There's no Jesus Christ in your life. It's a made-up, imaginary little thing, but you can come to me with that imaginary little thing, and we can fix a few things, and then I'll give you a realization I'm also an imaginary little thing, because we might never meet in person. You might never get what you truly want from me, or I will not get what I truly want from you. So, like, this is why you can call me Guru too. Like, it's a normal thing. A normal nickname, because Guru was taken. I really had this in mind when I was making my nickname, but it became what it became. Okay. The official. No, it just became a little bit twisted name, but now it fits a lot more media, okay, and I can make more accounts with it. And if something gets stuck again, I will make another one that sounds quite similar, but, you know, like, Guru Neoxt was when my account got shut down, or I just don't have access because I forgot password or something, and I don't give a fuck anymore. So that's what happened with Reddit, I believe. I'm not sure how I forgot the password or anything, but I didn't care, and then I got myself a new nickname. But every single time I probably have to add a letter now, because it worked the first time, but it's not gonna work the second time if I start removing letters. It's you know, it's a very simple dynamic, but it's very lucky when it means something. So Guru Next still means something, and I'm holding on to that, and I don't think I'm gonna lose it ever either. But again, more importantly is the work that you do will eventually transcend into the spotlight, no matter what. You just have to believe in yourself, because work is work, and it's always good. It always reaches its state of success. There's nothing other people can do against effort. They just have to let it be. Okay? If you're showing effort, you can go far in life and achieve something. No matter what happens afterwards, no matter what you have achieved, you can probably keep going and never look back. You can probably do that. Now, how you do it and how you keep yourself safe and how you control your speed is the next tier of understanding. How successful you are is a little bit more important or more difficult to figure out than how to be successful for the moment, you know. So that's a completely different tier. But it's very important to know how success looks like, and how this car of the shadow car. I will use this analogy next year, 2022. I will buy YouTube as well, and which is why this prediction is so correct. I will just buy YouTube, You don't want to give YouTube to me? I will buy it. You know, that's how it's gonna work. I will buy everything, not with money, but with effort. That's just how it works. I will bump into it and take it from other people's hands. It's just gonna be super duper simple, and it's not a game, it's just a job that I will learn how to do this year potentially, and next year is just gonna be a natural occurrence. That took a while. This is 21. So 22 total today. Not easy to get them meals, man. Oh my god. I have to learn every day. But it is what it is, man. It's way more entertaining than fucking doing a regular role that actually pays you well, but also fucking garbage and disrespectful and painful. Who cares, man? You're not evolving as a human being. That means you're regressing, and money just will make you numb to pain. When people are actually beating you up when you're down, when you have money you can use a shield. But now it makes no fucking sense when you're poor and people beating you down. Like, what's the point? What is the point for you to waste time? You have nothing better to do. That's what's happening. And everyone is involved in this case. Everyone. I have not found a single fucking human being that would be generous enough to get out of this case. Right now, everyone is guilty. Okay. Literally everyone. It's just like, it's okay because there's just like a handful of poor people, and it's like they choose to be poor and all that shit. It's like, you know. But that's because propaganda is run very deeply in societies that don't exist. You know, in order to make society don't exist, well, you simply don't have conditions, right? And you have been hiding the fact within yourself, and you have to reinforce that fact with propaganda. So that's a natural thing, right? When on the clock, on the tier list, society does not exist, you replace it with bullshit. Bullshit that assumes that you're not supposed to be poor or something. That you're supposed to be able to defend yourself, as if you cannot trust that society exists or something. Society is actually the highest level that exists, not the lowest. You know? Society exists when you become rich. You know? So the ability to be poor is right here. The ability to be poor and get a job is there. And everyone kind of knows that, you know, when you're poor, you're just not doing a job. Except now the question is like, what is a job? You know? Is it something God-given? Or is it something given by other people? Well, fuck me, senseless, okay? Job is something that's given by God. Okay. Highest authority, or likely yourself. Okay, that's what God is. It's just the highest authority you can find in reality, because again, reality is just randomly generated garbage that is consistent. It's very consistent, so it looks like a game. You wake up every day, and nothing really changed. You know the rules. That means it's a fucking game. The moment you know the rules, and things are consistent enough, and yes, there are difficult challenges, but the moment you know the rules, Life is a game. Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome to life, dude. You don't only live once. You only live once in this shitty place, because you're probably never gonna come back here. It's so bad. Okay? You just grab the greatest idol and try to run away like Indiana Jones from huge boulders. Not just one, you have to run like Sonic to run away from 1,000 boulders chasing you. Okay? When you pick up a golden statue, smaller than yourself, okay, more fragile than yourself. Apparently boulders really were interested in that shit. So they're gonna roll over you. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta play that fucking game. But you have to learn the rules. Otherwise things get very serious, because they get very fucking weird really fast. I hate knowing so many things, but like people are pushing me forward and forward, and like, knowledge is power. You have no idea. I found a TikTok that showed power is power, but that's what a stupid person would say. Power is power. Yes. Yes. Logically speaking, dog is a dog. You know, it's not a cat. So that makes you more powerful by negating the fact that dog cannot be a cat. It's like, it makes you more precise and fast in decision making, but also makes you more dangerous because you're not willing to consider that dog might actually be a cat at some point. In very extreme cases, it can happen, okay? Dogs can fucking meow on some ways. In some ways, somehow, this can happen. It's not 100%, it will never be 100%, because there are rules that reality follows, right? No one has been able to conjure a vagina when they have a dick, basically, is the rule, okay? And this is why, despite of your point of view, there are other rules that stop you from switching your gender on and off, you know? You can switch your sexuality on and off, but because Americans care about sexuality so much, it's gross, it's stupid. Please stop. If you want to be normal, stop being American and start actually caring of how the world works, because world does not work. I'm a sexual being. It doesn't exist. Sexuality does not exist when you're normal until probably the latest stage in your game, basically. You know, when you have achieved everything, then sexuality exists. Okay? Prove me wrong. Prove me that you have a fucking sexuality to begin with. Prove me that you do understand what the fuck is going on in the world. Or you just gave up and then you have a sexuality because, well, your country provides it to you as a reward for being a loser. Okay? Losers also get trophies. Don't worry about that. You know, losers also get a pat in the back. It's like, well, you did well, loser. You know. They have it. They get that fucking bullshit in their lives. So, I'll pat you in the back. I'll give you a trophy. And an L. This is literally, everything is a trophy. Every single emoji is a trophy. That's how not losers think that everything matters. But losers are gonna be like, oh, I got something. Because that's valuable. That's made out of gold. I found gold, you know. I was mining and I struck gold. For me, I pick up stone, I smash it into your face, and you bleed. And that's fucking the greatest time of my life. Stone Age, man. Deal with it. Stone is in your face. It used to be not in your face. Because that's how anger looks like. It makes you a failure. Okay, your face turns into a stone, and the rest of your face starts bleeding. How the fuck did that happen? You know? No, I just told you a story of a loser, okay? Don't pick up a trophy when it's next to an L. You know, just don't do it. When there's gold, and you mine down, and then you swim in lava, you didn't pick up gold, you lost everything. One life for sure. You lost a life, okay? You're not gonna find liberty in this letter, but sometimes you might find liberty. Because you declare yourself a loser. That's the greatest liberty of all time. That's what L means. It also means love, right? You find sexuality all of a sudden. I found it. I tried really hard. No, you didn't. You just attacked enough people. You became brave enough. You found enough love within them, and you were able to manipulate that love. Because if you sacrifice yourself, you will find love. Why? That's interesting, right? But before I reveal it, I'll just make it a statement. Once you sacrifice yourself, you can easily find love. So let me explain what this means. Alright, we just talked about letter L and how it gives you liberty, love, and it makes you a loser. Wow. I guess it gives you a life as well. It's the moment when you get a life. What do you mean you get a life? You have a life. You don't need a life. But that means you get an extra life. So you can do whatever you want, loser. You can lose lives now. You will not ever appreciate anything anymore. You will not find anything to be valuable anymore. You will pretty much have everything the world has to offer when you take an L. But it includes a loser. Do you still want to be a loser? With the L? You know, it really outshadows the letter L when, you know, it stands for this thing. But it also stands for so many beautiful things, you know. Or is liberty really big deal, or is it love big deal? It's something you find everywhere, you know. You don't find loser everywhere, but you find everything else everywhere. But, you know, when you sacrifice yourself to pick up a loser tag, you're not going to fight for love anymore. That means love just has to come to you, you know. That's why self-sacrifice gives you love and makes it really easy to find, because you're going to start looking for it. You know, I'm a loser, I need love. That sort of stuff. You're going to fucking act the part now. You found your role. You found your role that you have been missing this whole fucking time, I guess. Being a fucking loser. I wish I'd be a loser, man. Just to show you an example how terrible it is. I just can't afford it because I'm poor. Okay, every rich person can afford being a loser. I'm not sure if everyone can afford being a loser, because you start losing fast. Liberty and love are expensive. I'm just saying. Okay? They are expensive. So while you're being a loser, you must admit to yourself, I'll be losing everything, and the moment I die, I will have literally nothing. Okay? Probably not even the L itself will fall apart. It will be lost. Because losers like to lose so much until they're not losers anymore. But they did lost all lives. They lost, well, everything. Well, that's the whole point. Also, there is left and right. Does that mean anything? Because there's the L, you know. The left. Well, left and right is a different dynamic. There are people who look for minorities, and then people who look for majorities. Okay. But it's just a mirror, okay? Leftists present themselves as if they care about minorities, but in actuality they care about pop culture. While right presents themselves as if they care about the majority. Bullshit. But in reality, they are being mocked as, you know, conspiracy theorists. Okay. As completely out of whack and too serious, can't take anything, can't ground anything, can't make things fun anymore. So that's what in reality happens, you know, and why right is so unattractive in general, because if you go too deep, because you do go deep until the fun ends, you know, until you disprove their fucking beliefs that, oh, we care about majority, let's go. So obviously it's never good enough to just support one side of the battle. You have to find the balance. In order to find the balance, you have to find minorities that you like, and you have to find majorities that you like. That's the big deal. Minorities that will interact with you, and the majorities that are very good in general, right? That's the middle spot that you have to find for yourself. And the rest is just their personal fun, okay? Conspiracy theories is just personal fun for the right, and the left personally has fun with pop bullshit, okay? And usually pop bullshit is actually anti-pop. That's what leftists really like, and why they really like pop. Is I wouldn't want to place pop anymore here. Okay, it's anti-pop. Anti-pop means that something is popular enough that you pick it up, but it was, you know, a toxic trend, but you never really realized, but it's very obvious to a normal human being that it's a toxic trend. So please stay normal, okay? And yes, conspiracy theories can go very deep, but you never know how deep does a regular person go into conspiracy theory. How much fear do you have to invest? How much care do you have to invest? So this is why it's so scary as well, and why it's just a personal fun for the right, and there's a personal fun for the left, just sucking in demons of the anti-pop. Anti-pop culture means that you will consume things that are that would repel a normal person, and it's fun to you to repel normal people. To look at normal people as minorities, basically. Both of them have completely different perspectives entirely. It's not just like, oh, I'll pick majorities, I'll pick minorities. No, they pick up completely different aspects of life entirely, and they're entirely separate groups. This is why they're so separate, you know, and why it's so easy to separate those groups. They are entirely separate, and the people that get hurt the most are the normal people who want the best of both worlds, but you have to invent that shit first. So congratulations. I'm gonna put yin and yang symbol here. I will not put second hour symbol though, cause, or maybe I should. I mean, we did survive. It is my first video. Can I get a 3 though for the last one? Well, I can, because now it's overloaded. And I'm probably gonna leave it like that. And I'm also super duper hungry, so I have to do something about it. Alright, let's see what can we heat up today on YouTube, first of all. Nothing went wrong, did it, YouTube? For 5 minutes, maybe 10, 20 minutes. Demons. Okay. Cyrex. Bullshit. Daily quest as well. How do you normally fucking sit here and be like, oh, PewDiePie versus Cocomelon, no big deal anymore, it's just a race for number 2 spot. PewDiePie is always number 1, like, what are you talking about? He's number 1 YouTuber. It's a special representation now. We just had to get that out of our heads, that he cannot be defeated, but he can be defeated by other things, right? So that's always a crazy occasion when that happens. And we kind of want to educate ourselves and follow up on what happens. But please, diss track right now. I'm not waiting for this track, you fucking loser. There is some kind of news. I mean, I don't give a fuck about PewDiePie's music career. First of all, it's just a funny little haha moment for me. So, but it can get deep. With T-Series, it went deep. This one that just got leaked, I don't know about that. It's probably, if the career is not interesting, then it's gonna get worse and worse every single time. Potentially, just like every career does. Instead of better. Even though I have the concept of cards quite nailed down, I'm not sure about the concept of negative cards and how those will appear. Because they have to have negative influence somehow accumulated, and there's no way to do that. So, that is very awkward. I cannot have, like, negative link either. Like, people weighing down on each other, I don't want that necessarily. Maybe it's an important thing, but like if someone hates each other, they weigh each other down. But that's just that's just mean. I have to still find the negative stuff that it wouldn't weigh people down because they entangled with something annoying, but even that's a little bit awkward and extra work. You have to have not only a good reason, but already technology capable of doing negative influence. And I just don't have that. So it's a very interesting little thing, I would say. It's a race. If you can't fucking keep up, you lose. That's what happens. It's bad enough. PewDiePie just got defeated, man. He said, "You are my only friend, you're all I have in this world." And he doesn't love him. Aww. So bad, man. New series. That's the real hardcore part. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Fucking terrible channel, by the way. Wow, I just felt the power of Tetris. Oh my god, this is the stupidest thing. But normally in life, you have the past and the future, and your past potentially can be your lifeline. And if you extend it long enough, it just fucking shatters at some point. Like a string unstrung. Bang. And the way to stop it is to play goddamn Tetris. Is to pick up skills that would redefine the line as smaller. Because you have a certain amount of memory. And, okay, so you pick up it from the future. You adopt a skill that turns this, or rather this, into this. Just like in Tetris, you like collect this thing, and it shrinks, well, a line into nothing. So that's pretty cool. You can do that. It's not exactly Tetris, obviously, but it does require skill, and if you block up your lifeline with a bunch of garbage, at some point you're gonna reach the max, and you lose. Wow, life is like Tetris. Fuck yeah, dude. And it does feel like, oh, I'm just gonna pick this thing and just fucking shove this, and it's gonna remove these lines. Wow, what a nice little block. I'm sure some people equate it Tetris with life. Because this never happens. Oh no, this big boy. And do you settle down with this? I remember fucking someone saying that. But this is so much better. Because it actually explains, like, why would you grow older? You need principles, dude. To remain young. It's kind of weird. And again, by shortened principles, I mean, you used to do like this with vectors, but then you go straight forward, and you might even pick up higher speed when you do it. You just have to create higher efficiency within yourself, and potentially you can become immortal this way. If you're infinitely smart and always bring yourself down. Not when you cut yourself apart every single time. It's like, well, I will never lose life because I will cut a part of myself and I will always forget things. It's fucking vampire bullshit. I know that shit. Why it doesn't work? Because every time you forget something, it stays on the line. It's an illusion that you have gotten rid of something. It actually makes it worse. Yes, it shrinks down by force of the forgetfulness, but like, you can only do so many times until you build a fucking Christmas tree and go fuck yourself, vampire. Yeah, so if you add a few more dimensions, you can actually make a pretty cool game where you have to find patterns that would simplify your ever complicated something, some kind of structure. I don't know. I can't think of anything, but it sounds pretty cool. Actually, I do know. While you play Tetris, the lines are not supposed to go anywhere. They just go into another puzzle and another puzzle, basically. You kind of stack puzzles now and hope you fucking squeeze everything properly. And exponentially, pretty much. That's pretty cool. I think it's kind of annoying, but I do believe age is a good indication of when things should happen in life, which is why I do the tier list thingy. You know, if now that I'm 25 years old, there should be certain expectations that if my life sucks, that I'm not an ordinary person already. So, people should care a little bit more now, all of a sudden. I have a big question, actually. So I'll just put a lock. Should I do daily rant videos instead? That is the question. Because, then you would have a certain length. It's almost like date racing. I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm not gonna lie, but in that situation, any sort of trauma or a breakup or you give up on something fucking breaks, basically. It expands immediately. It becomes a huge burden in your life. That's the heart attack moment, basically. The reality of like, oh shit, things are not as easy as I thought. And they just suddenly fucking blast. What a crazy little thing, actually, now. Now I want to create a puzzle of life. Think about that. Not POV, but POL, man. That's right, boys. Wow. Point of loser. That's right. Okay, pretty sure you can split this little shit into vectors so that it kind of does like this. Point here. It's kind of weird, but it should be able to hit basically all the points where it actually hits. Alright, so point here. Point here. And then like this. It keeps fucking going like this. But it always stays the same as well. Right. Stays the same. It's almost like the after effect. Even though it hits here, it kind of goes here. It hits here. So I'll try and figure out, because I can't really frame this easily. I don't like the previous method that I did. I take this hit and take this hit and then I replicate it. I actually don't want to do that. I want to know if there's an even better way to do it. Even easier type of code. Because again, I'm having heart attacks all the time. I need to simplify everything all the time. It's just ridiculous. Trying to beat Minecraft, I didn't thought it was this fucking deep. Okay? Notch probably has the biggest heart in the universe. Because he doesn't give a fuck. But I do give a fuck. Okay? So I have to make efficient and not give a fuck a little bit. Wait. No. I have to give a fuck and make sure that it works. That's the one. I have no idea what the other sentence was. Alright, I'm getting close to extrusion. This looks like absolute garbage so far. But now I can turn on transparency. I have qualified! Oh my god. I'm playing Unreal Tournament and it's the fucking craziest thing ever. Oh, you would think Unreal Tournament was beaten? Just like Minecraft was beaten? Yeah. The same fucking way. He wasn't. 2004 Unreal Tournament wasn't beaten. What are you fucking talking about? Minecraft will never be beaten. This game is 6 years older than Minecraft. And I have never found any better shooter than that. Even later installments of Unreal Tournament just ripped apart what was actually fun for a single player experience, which is going through career and just managing money. Obviously it's probably bugged, it's probably not capable of showing all the details that happens, because it's like, if you enter a match, sometimes you lose money after winning. It's just fucking weird. Or you don't lose as much money when you lose. Like some fucking weird shit. But it's such a great idea. Like, hire troops, build your strategy, switch the way that your troops kind of work and operate. But most importantly, there's so much to learn as well, like what kind of ammo to use, what kind of weapons to use. You have to position yourself and adapt every single time there's a new map. And I was qualified for the tournament. That means I actually fucking beaten the qualification. Do you know how fucking hard that is? Wow, just to qualify. Wow. I think the most frustrating part is that I win against when I stand alone easily because they fucking fight each other. But I am like top down tier when it comes to like actually getting kills in the team. So actually scoring things. I probably get killed more than I get kills, and it drags the team down. It's so fucking terrifying. One of the reasons why I have so little kills in Unreal Tournament is because the action is super fast-paced, so your kills are gonna be stolen immediately by bots. I am playing against bots, so that's just how it works. They have better accuracy, so they hit more times. They hit more often, and I have to, you know, get the lucky shot and kill a person. But I still have to shoot as much as possible. You never know. Every single fucking health point matters. And it's almost like a fast-paced Hearthstone again experience, so I way prefer this more than fucking Hearthstone right now. When it comes to my engine, I realize there's more. By the way, it's so difficult to fucking get this to work. The extrusion part. I couldn't do it the first time, and I probably need like multiple different solutions to try out, because if I'm trying different solutions for the same problem, I am pretty much at least trying to get to the point where it works and then work my way backwards to which is the most comfortable solution and how it's supposed to work. I'm still being productive basically, so that's the most important part. I'm not just looking at a screen looking for bugs, because those are impossible to find. It's a fucking murder mystery at this point. Yeah, it's just fucking life can be so impossible. Stupid fucking life, man. When you want something, you can't have it. You just can't. Never. Never ever you can't have it. And when you have it, you can't have it. Because you can't have other things. When you have one thing, you can't have other things. That's life, man. You have to upload expansion packs to your life all the time until it figures itself out, assholes. But yeah, now we have the puzzle unlock. Again, one thing that I realized is the perspective problem. Right? What if you top-down view looking like this? The hexagon is fine, but the fucking this? I just look top-down and I already trigger a bunch of space that I'm not supposed to trigger, right? The hexagon is fine. Now, I still need to know how to cancel these lines, but potentially, I don't care. Right, these are just lines, and I just find the furthest line hit there is, and that's it. So that's pretty good. Hexagon is probably going to be my main out when it comes to calculating the precise rendering boundaries. So here you go. I do have to take every single one of these out. Even for small boxes like these, it means a lot. They rotate, they fucking trash the screen just a little bit to make me a little bit too conscious. I mean, let's say it's a 5x5 and I can scrape away 2. That is from 25 to 23. Pretty much 8%. I'm scraping away 8%, which is absolutely important, I would say. And there's probably more things that I can do and I can think of. There's just a tremendous amount of things when it comes to building an engine. An engine is like the most important part that everyone should talk about, at least to some degree, and theorize if there's something else possible. But hey, it's not a trend yet. I can set a trend, so I should be happy while I'm on it. But like, you know, I don't live in a society. I have very limited amount of time to succeed. It's fucking crazy. While I'm being hunted down by a hospital because someone got hurt while I was defending myself. While I'm being disallowed to defend myself. You know, it's such a fucking twist fiesta right now on that case. You know, anything that would protect me is like, well, let's remove that shield, and let's remove that shield. This guy has to go to the hospital. This guy has to die. So I'm like, oh, our country is so vulnerable. We're gonna get completely beaten up. I can't wait to beat my own country right now. It probably bleeds like fucking roaches bleed. So I played a bunch of these game modes, and I know a lot. Actually, there's only one available. Capture the flag is pretty obvious. Bombing run is like the weirdest one. Why is it here? Assault is super cool, but it's a lot of teamwork, so it doesn't quite work, but you can become, with capture the flag and assault, you can become quite a big boy when it comes to your effort. Now it matters all of a sudden. And bombing run potentially, yeah. So this is kind of what's the point of the game. It almost figures itself out how to make you useful again. If you have the perfect strategy to beat up bots. And well, double domination, I'm not sure. So that's where we start for some reason. Fuck you, game. I remember this being like ridiculously clutch, where no one scores anything for a long time. Even bombing run has the same fucking terrible it will never fucking happen until the time is off. So it's kind of a shitty game mode, I would say. I wonder if I just have to bounce around until something happens. But they do defend. Wow. Just smashed. Still have to bounce around though. There's nothing I can do necessarily, right? To like set myself up for a win. To challenge them. This fucking thing is horrible. Well, I do have to not lose though. Shit. They fucking scored. How are we not aggressive enough? Is this gonna steal my weapons? Oh. Never mind. Alright. It's time to... For some reason, this is actually super fast. Just doing this. But I don't know how to do it because I'm not a bot. Not a bot. Wait, are we winning? Holy shit! That actually happens. Score happens. Sometimes. Please die. Thank you very much. It was just 2 scores that we needed. Okay. That was easy. Our balance is decreasing still. How do I claim my prize money, assholes? Well, we win. What next? Why is this so glitched? It's fucking crazy. Are you serious? I just won. Please, don't break Unreal Tournament. Holy shit, this game is so cool. Now I can do flawless victory. I will not treat your wounds anymore, assholes. For some reason we scored and we didn't get nothing. Bunch of losers. I'm only gonna heal people when I feel like it. I don't know. Oh fuck, you don't say how much is gonna cost, does it? No, they do say it. They do say it here. Yep, they do. It's still fucking... The interface is now old school to the insanity level. But you know people had a hard time, like, fucking building it. It still looks fucking cool. This is 16-year-old game, boys. Can't make this up. I think Assault is like the most amazing one out of all of these, and it kind of sucks that there's a standout. But it takes a little bit longer, I think, as well. Here you can just improve your skills and fucking sneak out of here with some epic strategy. But it still takes a long time to build up. We'll see. I love this game. So the way Capture the Flag works is usually you have to attack their base, your opponent's base, and see which one survives in the end. Which flag carrier survives the onslaught. Whoops. And our flag carrier is doing great. But he's under attack. There are teleporters. Oh, what the fuck is that? I guess I can look where the teleporter leads. That's pretty good. I need a sniper rifle. So yeah, while you're attacking their base, you actually have to let them attack yours. But if they're defending the flag, and you have the flag, you have to do that. But the most important part, like, you cross over and you beat the other team while going back. And if everything goes successful, you win. Faster. You know, based on the risk that you have allowed to take. See, me killing these guys doesn't do anything, because they go back to their base to defend their flag. So I just have to let them, actually, waste time in our base. Now that I have full adrenaline, I think health is pretty good pick. So I can pick up the flag and just murder everyone. No one basically can beat me in this case. There's also in the middle 100 health bar booster, which also pretty good. Wow, this guy didn't even fucking care. Alright, let's defend this guy. I'll go booster. Return, huh? What a loser. Let's see if I can defend my flag. Uh-huh. 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 Pretty good, huh? Doing great. Oh, yeah. So I assume you have to win twice. It's such a fucking weird one. But there's probably a glitch. You have to win twice. The first qualification round or something. Fucking weird. And they take balance. They don't reward you with anything. Fucking assholes. See you later, motherfuckers. We win. Again. Because that's what has been asked for me. Oh no, they wanna fucking steal. They wanna steal my teammate. What am I gonna do? Or... no. God damn it. Oh, it's a team effort, so no big deal, huh? Let's activate my most powerful ones. If they so please. Let's go, boys. I guess we lose. 'Cause I don't know how to play the fucking game. But it doesn't mean jack shit. Just pick someone else with high accuracy. Unless nobody has it anymore. That's a different story then. So yeah, now on the battlefield for the most influential stuff, I will have Unreal. I like Epic Games in general, but I will call it Unreal originally, okay? Yeah, from Unreal Tournament you get Unreal Engine 4 at some point. They couldn't fucking stop. You can feel where it started and it never really stopped, didn't it? Yeah, so clearly it's a tough puzzle, obviously, and this extrusion thing, because the ray can come from anywhere, and I have to know exactly which lines and in which order I'm supposed to read. And that's a little bit awkward. I would rather read the pixels themselves instead of lines, obviously. Just kind of travel into the point. There's potentially another way, which is just a snake creator. So everything is kind of legit, but it's not until I fix everything. Or I just actually learn how to do this 1, 2, and 1, 2, boys. And 3, 4. Or a lot better, I just fucking do it the proper way. No, it would be snake thingy. Hitting every single connection. It's so annoying though. It is really annoying. Wow. It would even hit itself. How does that fucking make sense? There has to be something easy, man, to make extrusion happen and hit through the lines. I read literally every line and I'm like, okay, this is the hit that I like. I think what I have to do, what I intended to do, I read every line because it's just easier coding, and I will be able to filter some lines, obviously, but it's like, how? It's like whatever hits the line, and who cares? One other thing I forgot to do is just figure out which hits get pixels, and then return only in the very end when all the distances are checked as well, so the closest hit is actually returned. So I'll do that right now. Yeah, I think still separating these is pretty good. It filters a few lines. So fuck. There are some One of those we can use. Okay, so when I do this, I hit this pixel. So I check this line. I pick this line. And I don't care. No, I mean, I'm not checking here, which is the closest. So if I hit here, I have to stop here. But if I read from top to bottom, I would actually stop here. Because of this thing. Because it doesn't, I don't know which way I read lines. It doesn't fucking matter. Not supposed to matter. But it does matter if I hit here, and it's the closest pixel. But I also hit here, but I pick up this pixel instead. What's the point? But it's just another little miss that I made. I'm not completely far off, so let's see if we got closer or further away from the solution. It's pissing me off by now. It's like the most anticipated thing, but it's still not happening immediately, so there's some fucking glitch on this side. And the other side fucked up as well now. So no one wants to work anymore. There was actually a little bit of fucking stuff happening in between these two frames. I'm surprised that none of them gets picked up. Oh my god. So you can see it's a frustrating thing. It's not easy at all. And there are actually no other methods that I can think of besides the worst of all. Well, just make the goddamn polygons. Just make it out of polygons. All of it. But then it's like, I cannot just make this a polygon. I have to make every single pixel a polygon and check separately. And fuck you for that. That's not what I want to do at all, dude. Okay, this time mistake is pretty simple. The distance was 0. So it couldn't be overridden by anything. Now I'll just do large. So there's no way you can fail this, dude. There's so many moving factors, not even moving factors, like things to consider to not make a mistake in this case. That it's everything is a mistake basically. The entire method is a mistake if it's not done easily. You know? If it's so difficult. So I pretty much have to do the other method, which is like read it goddamn pixel by pixel in order. Because that at least makes sense. And if I can make sense of that, even better. Why is this not disappearing? What do you want from me? What? What the hell, dude? Another error, okay. But if I can get a version that works, and if I do not miss a single thing, and then it's gonna be amazing. Wow. Please. I made a simple mistake again that I recognize now. I already can see it's not working, but it is doing that thing that it used to do. So we are somewhat close. I just don't understand. I thought it was the order that fucked everything up, but apparently there's something else going on. And there's no vertical lining as well. And without vertical lining, What's the point? Well, we'll figure out what the point is. We'll figure out. So, there's a problem with which side is being shown. There's a problem with the vertical hits. I think I did it for one side. Whoa, right? So the question is, what the fuck is happening otherwise? When I hit the other side. Oh. Everything disappeared. Oh, wait. Maybe I've just pressed something. Ah, yes, I just pressed E and I teleported. No big deal. Oh, this makes me feel so much better. I want to see the colorful version. So we're gonna put some dots in and see how it handles those. There should be vertical lines where the dots are. Fairly simple. There could be like a dot problem. Not this dot, but dot to plane. I'm still not sure how much influence this has and how wrong this can get. Because, yes, again, I'm making this out of like super fresh parts that I don't quite have. Besides line hit line segment, which was also bugged out, and I had to fix it. So, or just find a mistake that actually exists there and read it and fucking change it. It's fine. It's just a lot of work for no good reason. Usually you just figure out that every single line of the code works as intended and you put them together. What? Oh, I didn't update the picture yet. Now it should be interesting. So, on the end of this video, I need to get this right. And I want to say F you to everyone a billion of times. Look at how many times I can say F you. It's amazing. I do see lines. It's perfect. That is perfecto. That's how it's supposed to be. Thank you. Just now I have to figure this mystery out. That direction matters somehow. Fuck your stupid direction, dude. All I figured out is that it literally has to hit the side first. Whichever has the actual image. But that's all I figured out. Still the same fucking garbage. No matter what I do. And I can't quite understand what kind of moves I can make right now. See, when it's facing completely this way, and it doesn't hit any other wall whatsoever. Like no top wall, no bottom wall. Top wall sucks. Bottom wall sucks. Pretty sure. Right? Literally no other wall. This one wall. I need to figure this out, man. Oh look, I figure out what pain is. You go down from 10 to 5 health. But definition of pain is your own observation and realization and acceptance that you have lower health right now. That's how long pain works. While the reality traveled very quickly, potentially, or not. It could be a future event which you're preparing for. So you pretty much decide how fast or slow, how early or how late you feel pain. All these things, man. It's pretty fascinating. But it's simply your realization of you lost something, and that feels painful, and then you feel kind of very excited, I guess, for gaining something as well. Not particularly happy, because happiness is a much higher state of mind, but that's pretty cool. I did so many wrong moves on RuneScape that I probably didn't earn much money at all, like 3 mil or something. Some terrible number. Also, what I'm realizing here is that when it does hit another wall, basically, it kind of deletes the pixels that I would normally get. Like, I normally get pixels, but if it hits another wall, poof, it disappears. You can still look up and down, and you can still find something rendering, because that's the back wall that helps us out right now. Or something like that. In other words, if the first hit is anything else but this wall, the wall becomes some kind of blockage to my rendering. So fucking weird, man. So I'm not sure what's causing this still, but I'm getting closer to figuring out. The bombing is so fun. I use all of it on the support, it doesn't fucking matter, honestly. I think just offense is fine. The strategy is pretty crazy when it comes to actually beating the bombing run. You have to set yourself up for a pass. There's a ball that guys pass around here. And you have to be somewhere next to their base, or somewhere inside their base, and do the final run. But you gotta get that pass. And at the same time snipe a bunch of losers who spawn. I'll show you. Alright, I got the strategy in. The pass zone is here. Up here on the mountain, the pass zone. So I have to basically camp in my opponent's... Oh fuck. I'm still bad at teleporting though. Or impatient. Both are bad anyways. Being bad is bad. Alright. So yeah, you know, my opponent's up zone. Aw shit, pass already? Fuck off. Alright. And that's how it's done, boys. This game mode is pretty fucking OP, man. I still have to play it again? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't let them get any points this time. Oh no. Oh no. They want to steal another one. Probably will. Oh well. I like closed areas. Thank you. And defense, boys. Even though offense now is probably fine, I'm the one that's supposed to defend myself. Annoying. And I lost again. And I didn't fucking help my team whatsoever. Oh my god, I suck at this thing. I really want to try Assault now. That's the one that made me nostalgic and made me to come back, because like, holy shit, the other ones are mediocre compared to this. Finally, I think I got something in the right direction as to solve the problem. Not actually solve the problem, but hey, I found something really interesting. I'm checking the distance from hit number 1 to hit number 2, and the black parts are 0 distance, which is absolutely overridable. It's impossible to override such distance. I'm not sure how it even is made, besides hit point 2 being equal to hit point 1. I can't quite know why that is the case. So let's figure it out, man. Because if it's completely black, it doesn't have any distance. The distance is 0. It should be at least red. It's kind of very, very awkward, I would say. Why would this be 0? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did something. No? I don't know. Oh. If hit point... I don't know, actually. It becomes the second thing. But it sucks in the first one. I simply fucked up this line. I know it's wrong. I'm just not sure what was the correct solution here. Because I have to pick up a second hit point properly and a first and a second hit point properly. So whenever this thing is full, I think all we have to do is just pick up the second one instead. Actually, yeah. But the problem is... Oh, yeah. See, what I'm thinking is like it hits twice all the time. What I find here, however, is that they're equal and result in 0. In most other cases, there's a special case when it doesn't. And I don't think it has even anything to do with that it's the same polygon here. Its ID is 4. I don't know, man. This is so fucking stupid. Alright, so here's... If it hits, and it's the lowest distance, is the first hit point. If it hits, and it fails, then it's the second hit point. It still is not gonna work, because it's gonna override most of the time. But it kinda has to hit. So it's hard to tell why would it override, right? Another thing, if it's overriding, if hit point 2, no. If hit point already exists here, however, it's really fucking complicated puzzle, right? If it exists, then it picks up the hit point. So I don't drop it. Because it could have either order. Now let's try it out, boys. If this still doesn't work, I still believe it's the same part of the logic that failed. And I was fucking able to backtrack it, which is genius move. Congratulations to me. I'm scared, dude. Holy shit. We did it. We fucking did it. And you know what I'm gonna do to celebrate? Okay, this is a little bit too much. So it is lagging the system even. Which is fucking crazy. If you extrude like this. Actually, it's not lagging the system. What am I talking about? No, it does. If you look at this side or whatever. At some point you burn. I'm trying to say something, but the extrusion is so extreme. And the spin speed is super extreme. I'll try 3 extrusion levels, not 10. That's an extreme extrusion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It creates a huge block, especially when I'm not using hexagon rendering. Come on, boys. Can I get a proper... Why is it so fucking flashy? Okay, so it's this way. Yeah, I need some black, pink, black ink, man. Just to separate, maybe? Maybe it's gonna be fine if I just separate like this. I want a nice screenshot. Because this is epic. Epic start. I still need to optimize as always. I think I do need to like highlight a little bit the darker sides. Will look highlighted because those parts are going to be extruded. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do something here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh my god. That's the one, dude. Okay. It's close, because you really need to highlight the darker sides. Oh, 1 second, boys. I got an idea. I nerfed one particular thing, which is this line right there. I can unnerf it. I don't think I need this then. Please tell me I don't need this. Oh my god. Oh shit, I just backtrack. Come on! We can do this. And then I will finally populate this whole area with swords and items and some stupid garbage shit that you don't want me to do. Oh shit. Fucking fail that one. Shit. Wait! That's wrong! That is just epically wrong. But it's so hard to tell the hit point, right? I still don't know the hit point. Okay, 1 second. Alright guys, thank you for sticking around. This was a long rant to make, but a same length rant in general, I hope. I'll figure it out somehow. What am I actually making? How to make YouTube videos. I have to perfect this, the principles, okay? I'm one of those fucking guys. And nobody enabled me before, okay? Nobody gave me a fucking single dollar to actually enable me to move forward in a certain direction that I like moving forward, you know? Nobody likes me as a person, because it is what it is. Well, most people face destiny like that. I can't allow myself to do it. I have to pretend that none of those people actually exist. They're just either low tier or don't have never encounter of like, oh, I have a personality and I have to treat myself well. There's a lot to talk about, but nothing really triggered me to talk about for 3 hours, and I don't think that this will ever happen, ever. Maybe this whole format was created because I was very, very intoxicated with YouTube Battle Royale, but right now it became boring again. I don't think I would repeat the same process, even though I have a better version of that. However, once I gamify that process, once it's part of my true engine, inside my engine, which is just a few lines of code away, honestly, it's gonna be crazy, dude. This is gonna start getting crazy real fast. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can handle this. Oh boy.